I remember talking to the director and asking him, Kimi lazima, is it a must we do this kiss scene? And he was like, explained how the story is. And I was like, for the love of the story, I was like, let me do it. But I'm just do a peck, only a peck. But funny thing is, I did not think so much when it came to the kissing scene.
A lot of things ambaye the people won't believe ambaye it happened ni kwamba people had to shoot throughout the day and through the night.
The idea came from my day-to-day engagements with people, and especially now with the issue of tribalism that has been there, especially between these two communities, Luo and Kikuyu. So I wanted to communicate something that exists, that Kenyans know is there, but most people don't want to talk about it. So I thought of writing of something that will address these two things.
When I'm watching somebody speaking in a different language, and in as much as I'm not understanding the language, I can feel from how they're expressing themselves through emotions, their facials, and their performance. It would tell you there's something they're trying to express. So being that totally I don't understand a lot of Kikuyu, so the actors did justice, and when you look at it, you can really feel, even without reading the subtitles, you can tell there's something that these people are communicating, and they were able to bring out that very nicely through their expressions during acting.
Basically, SHIKU is a dreamer who wants to do film. She's so thrilled to go to this new adventure. But on the way, she falls in love and know what love is. So she has to sacrifice so much because she's a people pleaser. So she's balancing between her love for the guy and the love of the father. So, but in life, to make decision, you have to hurt some people. You cannot please everyone. So SHIKU is that girl who makes that tough decision.
To my understanding and according to the script, I think Mr. Getao is a representative of one of the communities in Kenya. And Kenya is made up of so many communities. And Getao was playing a role representing one of the communities who believe in their traditions and who does not believe in intermarriages.
Ukiona ina screen access, you can still adjust the CPL.
There is this Kikuyu line that SHIKU says, you want to sell me like a vegetable, something. And so it's a line that communicates that a lady is not a commodity, just to be traded between communities or whichever way. They are people with value, they are people with dignity, and they ought to be consulted at all times.
My work as a producer is to ensure everything is running smoothly, like ensuring that all that pertains to the cast is working, the crew are synchronizing well with their roles.
210 and 11, shot 1 to 2.
When I first saw the script for SHIKU, the first thing that came in my mind was the emotional part of it, because the story itself speaks about a girl who wants to marry someone else but is forced to marry someone else because of money and all that. So the first thing that I felt, or the mood that I felt like I wanted to communicate, is showing that those emotions of being forced to do this, but you want this. Yes, so generally I would say the vision or the mood that I wanted to show was more of that, the emotional part of that, showing the distress that she'll go through to overcome that. Even saying no, nowadays saying no is a big part. For her, saying no to the dad So I wanted to show that with the film.
Being that the story is talking about things to do with an event or maybe the intermarriage between two cultures, I've been in events that people are doing rorashio and stuff like that. So some of those things really inspired how I was pushing and how I was directing the actors towards delivering the message.
We had to repeat Shiko 2 times. You can imagine I'm done with the film and then I remove that character, put it aside. Then all of a sudden I'm called, you know, we have to repeat the shoot. And I'm like, wow, I thought I was done with this character. So the challenge is now taking that character again. And there are those things you'd want not to lose. I didn't want to lose that character. So I was just telling my mind, I hope I'll do the way I did. I hope the energy will be good and everything. So it was a challenge, but hey, God made nani. So things just went the way God wanted. And Shiko is out, guys, after 2 shoots. Yeah, so
I wanted to get into the culture of these two communities and to see the strain that exists, you know, that contention, that conflict that is there. I wanted to explore the theme of marriage as well because it's universal, and in Kenya it's also a very, I would say, a very important thing, especially with our parents and the previous generation. Currently it's not a thing because it's dying off slowly with the latest generation, but it is something that has been there, and the seeds have been planted in a lot of people.
Not much. Me, I think both the cast and the crew of this film, I think they were really prepared. Mimi kusema kweli, maoni yangu, cast na crew ya hii film, I think they were focused. As much as we had trainees, I think they were really focused. So hakukuwa na mambo mengi sana, isipokuwa now a lot of things ambaye the people won't believe ambaye it happen ni kwamba people had to shoot throughout the day and through the night. So watu wengi wakiambiwa kitu kama hiyo waezi amini. Somebody will see a 25-minute film na anaiangalia na enjoy the film how it is good, cannot really comprehend akiambiwa kwamba those people walishoot siku moja wakaenda through the night bila kulala. Yes, hiyo mtu haezi amini.
My BTS person was so good. I have to. My BTS, I'm not saying the rest were no good, but to me the two really, there was an outstanding part of it because Shiko was done even very late at night. And my BTS person was on point in connecting the videos and the still photos and even capturing the moments I would want. It's like he was reading the mind of what we want with the BTS. Secondly, my AD always stands out for me. I just have I had a soft spot for my AD because he coordinated everything well and he worked the way I would want. So I didn't have any tough time. But as I said, kudos to all my crew. They were the best.
As the AD, I was making sure the team has enough time to set up, while making sure, when it comes to the schedule, we have to finish by a certain amount of time. So I'm making sure, if you're telling me you need 10 minutes to set up, is that enough time for us to be able to finish what we are doing today? So if you're saying you need 10 minutes to set up, I'll tell you 10 minutes is a little too much. Can you try doing with like 5 or 7? That way you make sure they work fast enough, but it still gives them enough time to do what they are supposed to do for them to be able to give the director what he...
Yes. And action.
hard one because everyone was good. Actually, watu walijituma. I loved everyone except sikuona mapungufu anybody, but Shiko really did me. She gave me the character. The fact that she brought on board the Shiko. Actually, Shiko is Shiko now because she Shikoed the show. Yeah. And also Mr. Gitau, the fact that I could not understand some Kikuyu, but I was seeing it. I would imagine it. I would imagine the character. It was amazing. Like people portrayed their characters. Not forgetting HBK. Yeah, it was amazing. Like these guys are talented. It was real talent. Yeah.
First is the director. My director is my favorite person. Having a background of directing, I admire the way he has been doing things. That is Mr. Osion. Yes, that's my favorite person as a director. 2, I had also another favorite person as an actor who I think it was his first time, Mr. Kemani. You know, it was his first time, and he had very few lines. And also, I loved the way he was doing. Yes, the way he adapted it so fast. Nilipenda sana.
We shoot now?
Yeah, shoot.
I remember talking to the director and asking him, Lazima, is it a must we do this kissing? And he was like, explain how the story is. And I was like, for the love of the story, I was like, let me do it, but I'm just do a peck, only a peck. But funny thing is, I did not think so much when it came to the kissing scene. For other things, I did so much of research, but the kissing scene, I was not even thinking about it. Ikikuja, it flowed, because if I was thinking about it, it could have been worse. I don't know.
Stand by. Action.
It's a story that no one wants to tell, but it's a story that I wanted to take a journey with and to be able to go the halfway. Talking about anything to do with love, and at the same time it's touching the ethnical part, whereby 2 tribes are involved. It's something that so many producers would not maybe want to. So I really wanted to conquer it, and to conquer it in a way of having a final take on it, whereby we can still merge these 2 great ideas of love and still the tribal part of it. And we would tell the story that no one else wants to go deep into.
There's a scene that we had to introduce maybe during the last moments, because we wanted to, we were supposed to shoot it on a car that was moving, but realizing that our roads, the road that we were supposed to use was a bit, the sound person najua aliniambia hii barabara hatutaweza kutumia because ina produce a lot of noise. So shooting a moving car, tutakuwa na very bad sound when we are doing that. So we had to do a static shot. When just she comes into the car, she sits, she does the dialogue, and it ends.
Johnny kubebe nakupenda kamarida.
Ni mahali